We're live. It is working. It is funny how much of a view this actually has. All right, I'm going to keep this running to get some more people in here while I'm setting things up on the dashboard over here. So let's see. I have that one over here. This is what we're doing today. I'm gonna yellow. I still no one here. That's fantastic. Wait, is this? Seems alright. Ooh, like it is working. It is. Let's go to live over here. Chat done. Whoops. Wait. Why is the chat not active? I gotta activate the chat apparently. Cause I'm an idiot. Why is the chat not active? I'm an idiot. Hello, whoever's watching. I don't know if the chat's working now. Is it? Hello, whoever's watching. I don't know if the chat's working now. Alright, well, we're gonna see. Alright, well, we're gonna do. Aloha. Alrighty, okay, cool. At least well I can see my chat, so should be there. Alrighty, okay, cool. Whoever's watching, just type something in the chat. So should be there. So we can check this. Alright. Whoever's watching, just type something in the chat. It's gonna readjust. Bella is here. Fantastic. Yes, it's been a while. It's been a while. Let me just readjust this camera real quick. Fantastic. Yes, it's been a while. It's been a while. Let me just readjust this camera real quick. Alright, this should do, I think. Excellent. Alright, so you don't have to be looking at my crotch all the time. Excellent. Alright, so you don't have to be looking at my crotch all the time. Weird. I can see more. Okay, no, it doesn't matter. Alright, so, yes, Vela, how have you been? How are things? Okay, no, it doesn't matter. Alright, so, yes, Vela, how have you been? How are things? Ah, yeah, the vector. I saw that. I was eyeball that. I kind of really want that, but I've been busy doing other things. But I need to talk to you about this. I've been busy doing other things. But I need to talk to you about this. Right, let me just quickly pull up the stats over here, and then we're ready to go. Well, I don't need to discuss anything. I just wanted to talk about the build in general. I'm very intrigued by it. I quite like it. I just wanted to talk about the build in general. I'm very intrigued by it. I quite like it. Oh, I see what's happening. The So there was a weird echo in the background. Please tell me if that is gone now. So I've just changed some settings while I'm trying to get this other thing up here gone. Great, awesome. Okay, cool. So what's basically why am I not seeing this? Yeah, all right. Interesting. All right, I'm trying to. Okay, cool. let's get this show on the road, because you guys don't want to be here forever, I think. All right, what is this? I wanted to build this, and I thought I just do it as a live stream because it would be funny. I have been away for quite some time, and I am back. I'm well. I have been back at work in the setting here for a month by now. We've had two awesome markets and conventions, one last week in Switzerland, so I've been crazy busy. And yes, I want to get back into the YouTube business and things, and one of the projects was to do this mod along live stream kind of thing. So I figured, why not, start with this project, because I really want to do it. So here we go. Next time, I don't know if we establish this as like a weekly or every fortnight reoccurring sort of stream thing, but next time there's definitely going to be a longer notice. Now that I say that, I probably should do a post on my Instagram. Haha, I didn't. Anyways, and yes, so what's going on here? I'm basically going to be building this while talking to you about this kit, and yeah, I'm going to have an eye on the chat if you guys got any questions. And I just really like the idea of exploring things. So what are we doing? We are building we're modding a Zuru X-Shot Hawk Eye Gold Edition, Special Edition thingy, with all of these 3D printed parts. What is it that we're looking at? We're looking at about 98% of because it's missing one part, 90% of the Hawk Eye Inline clip kit by Foam.blasted. He's a fellow modder from Germany, and really nice guy, makes really cool stuff. I will, when I edit this thing, I'm going to have the link in the description for his shop as well, because this is available as STLs. And spoilers, a new partnership has been formed, so him and I are working together, so you can get a lot of his stuff through my shop in the future. And this is one of the projects that intrigued me the most, and yes, so I wanted to go build it. What does it do? It's an inline clip kit, as I said, as the name says, for the Hawk Eye, turning this from a single shot blaster into a 5-shot short dart blaster. And you know me, I love my inline clips. And yes, so we all know the Hawk Eye being this weird thing. Why is it not working now? Oh great, it was working. I shot myself, didn't notice. Awesome. Had to be on a live stream, right? So basically, load one dart, pop in here, pump it, shoot, done. Single shot. Two weird things about this blaster. This stock, which I don't know if you know, isn't really a stock. It kind of does that when you pull the trigger, so I'm always intrigued of how you want to shoulder this. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of most of the things. This, while I do like it, we're going to get rid of that as well at some point. Yes, honestly, Vela, I didn't have a Hawk Eye until I saw this kit, and I bought this one, and it was like on the German eBay, and it was ridiculously cheap, and I'm like, awesome. It even came with the stickers, but I did remove them because we're going to need this space for dart holders, obviously. Yes. So first things first, though, this is really cool, and the fact that you can take it apart actually is quite neat. I'm going to keep this for some other build probably, or maybe even put it back on here. I have, I'm going to put it aside. I have printed all of these parts in Flashforge blue, which is kind of very matching to this. So yeah, they are all blue except for the one part that's missing. I have never opened this blaster as well, so I'm trying my best to not lose stuff. I'm gonna make a section for screws over here, so you guys can keep an eye on it. I also don't know what kind of hardware we need for this kit, which is funny, because the hardware list is currently being updated, and I know that there's some O-rings and stuff. It's mostly M3 hardware, so I guess I'll figure it out. Yes, so you're along for the ride. Let's start by removing this one. Yes, if you got any... I was sure there was a screw in here. Apparently there isn't. If you got any questions along the way, fire away. Yes, that is one good looking filament that you mentioned there. I don't have a roll at the moment. Question, do we... Oh no, that was one of those holes where the blast was... Do we need to keep this? We probably don't. For now, we're going to set it aside. And now I reckon probably Zuru standard. It's all screws and then take it apart. Hopefully, maybe. Let's get this one out first. And please, Zuru be Zuru and all screws are the same. That's one of the great things I love about Zuru blasters. Yeah, it does look about like it. What did you print in that burned titanium recently, my friend? I mean, while we're doing this unscrewing, and we can have a chat about other things. Ooh. I don't know if that kit I bought this blaster from actually had this blaster open before, but some of these screws are really wonky. There we go. I'm gonna double check. Yeah, these appear to be all the same. Love this. Hasbro, get amongst it. Same screws for all parts of the blaster. Makes life so much easier. That one there. That one there. Oh, that's almost stripped. Holy crap. Maybe I swapped some of these. That one here. Oh, nice. Quick beaters. I do still have parts for Quick over here, and it's quite funny because it's been sitting on my desk for quite a while now, because I'm missing the correct heat inserts. Because for some weird reason there's like 3 different sizes of heat inserts, and now I'm waiting on my hardware guy to get the right ones to me. But yeah, I built the Meowser thing. That's absolutely a blast at Comic-Cons. All right, I think I got all the screws. I think this one should come off first. I don't know what's inside. I don't know how this looks. Relatively straightforward. Excellent. So we got a trigger. Okay, this is something we definitely need. All of that mechanism we're gonna get rid of, but I'm gonna harvest some parts from here later. This, what is this? Is this a catch? Yeah, probably, maybe. Let's get this one out. Ooh, I feel like, yeah, that's exactly what I. Great. Okay, so 2 parts of the blaster. This interior doesn't look way too scary. So let's get open the front. Right, that's the priming bar. That is very similar to the what's it called? The Vigilante. Alright, orange tip. We're not going to use that one anymore because we have a new front. As I said, I don't know anything about this kit yet. So we're going to discover this together. If anyone else is here and interested in what's going on and don't quite know what I'm doing or what you're watching, please feel free to type a comment in the chat. We're building an inline clip kit. So, this is the big part where all the magic is happening, is a fully 3D printed inline clip. I got told that the build of this is very straightforward, so I thought that would be the best to just go and figure out. This kind of fits in there. I don't know if this needs to be in there. No. Let's see. So this one definitely sits in here. Question is, which way? Not that way. That way. Okay, cool. Got one part. Now this one is going to be seated. Wait a second. Am I missing a part? No, I'm not. Oh yeah, okay. That's how we work. So this is just press fit, which is actually a neat design. Like these things just fit right in there, so you can't actually mess it up. There's only one position where this could be. That makes life so much easier. I'm a little bit worried about this gap, but apparently it's not a problem. Okay, so what else do we need? We need this in order to replace that. Now, can I get you out without everything? Yes, I can. Excellent. Complete AR setup. I don't know if this is meant to be glued in or not. For now, I'm just gonna have it in like that. But I know that we need an O-ring on this one here to seal it into the other printed part, which are the ones over here. All right, so those ones there. That's the only thing I know that I needed. That's because I needed to order that size O-ring. Yes. So, do we want to keep the annoying scratchy noise sound machine thingy that makes the when you open the blaster? Tell me, chat people, do we want to keep this? I kind of do, but what do you think? While this is happening, I could look at that piece, which is probably just going to sit on right there. Yep, nothing fancy, just like that. And I think everything else really is... No, not everything. There is a spring spacer. Damn it. Now I need to actually open this. How would a spring spacer make sense in this setup? Come on. Right. There we go. Ooh, this is a nice seal. I like it. So that spacer probably wants to just sit in there. Is that it? That's probably it. Well, let's see. So we opening this. As I said, I haven't built this. I haven't built this kit before. I have no idea if what I'm doing is 100% correct, Mark. If you're watching, my friend, please tell me if I'm going horribly wrong somewhere before my blaster will explode. But if all's good, then don't worry. I need one of them thingies, just to put this one down, and then if this is just like that spacer, does that make sense? The spacer in the back. I guess it makes sense. Well, we figure this out, and we'll see if it actually does anything. Okay, so that will be the spacer. Now, the interesting, tricky part is going to be putting this back in, because offset spacer. There we go. And now, didn't matter which screw it was, all the same, which is fantastic. Wait, there we go. Always make sure to go left and find your screw thread when you screw in plastic screws. And I believe this is how it's supposed to be. I hope that this is how it's supposed to be. It can't really be up front here, because then it will... Yeah, no, it has to be like this, I think. I'm very sure that I'm not sure. Okay, so now there's... I should have taken a picture of how this looks. It goes back in here, but under there. So this goes back in here. And this wants to be connected to that pin again. There we go. This does look about alright. Catch hasn't moved. Didn't need to be improved because it's the same spring. I hope that's it. So now this one, as I said, I just wanted to have sit on the front. Probably should have done that earlier. No, that's fine. Come on. There we go. Perfect fit. Excellent. Right in there. Fantastic. So that was, I believe that was it. I believe that was it for the internal modification of this. How simple is that? How simple is that build? Seriously. Let's hope it works and everything's fine and I don't have to worry about it And that was actually correct what I was saying. So let's put the trigger back in here, and this wants to be under there. How did I do that? Like there, maybe? Yes. Excellent. There we go. Yeah. Works. Does do the catch and everything. Yeah, the thing about this ring, because you will open the blaster here, I can grease it afterwards. So I don't have to worry about this now. I can access this easily because the shell is not closing around it. Because you see the shell ends here and not there. So that should be fine. Yeah. Now, we could probably close the front already because that's an independent part. So making sure all of this is this back in place how it wants to be. Is there any other possibility how this could go? No. Yes, in this case it wants to be like that. Great. Now put it back together. Yep, I believe that's that. Let's put the screw in here. That's number one. Tighten this. And another one up top to secure the front. Nice and easy. Yep. Very well secured. I mean, obviously, it's German engineering. I'd be surprised if the parts wouldn't fit. Here we go. Putting this back together. I like that you can see the blue, so therefore the color choice of filament actually matters. I can also see myself immediately thinking about, can I make an LED build of that and then actually have some light in the front, have a translucent color. Sorry, I got distracted by the printer making a weird noise. Have a translucent color on the barrel print here, and then. So I said there's only one way this could go, and now I'm thinking I've put it in the wrong. No, it's probably right. All right, just keep going. Doubt yourself later. So now putting this back in here. That's just how it. Ah, yeah. Now that needs to be a thing. Did you look at it from the top? I'm sorry, you're probably gonna see my hair. There we go. That's what I needed. Excellent. So we got that now. No one has screamed anything yet. My phone didn't ring, so I don't know. Either Marcus isn't watching or I didn't do anything horribly wrong. So let's put this back into here. And that should be all she wrote. Oops, to secure that. These screws are so bad. I mean, I love Zuru for their blasters, but I feel like they're using the cheapest screws they can find. Kind of think maybe anyone producing in China, really. Okay. Hello, Nick. How you doing, mate? You alright? Right, so this should almost be good to go. There's 3 more. screws on the table. One of them definitely goes up there. And that one I didn't screw in that one. That seems like an important one. Now there's one more that has to go in here. Securing this one. And then there's one more down here. All right. Right, we left this annoying thing in. Interesting. Huh. What's pushing where? Alright, so I have an alignment issue, it seems. I'm not 100% sure where, but if I put this together, it kind of pushes itself open. So I'm assuming it's the O-ring that is kind of pushing against something. Maybe this is not as far in as it should be. Huh. Wait, that is as it should be. Yeah. Alright. Something is not 100% in position. This is weird. Marcus, help. I'm not sure which one it is. It might be, but this one can't really move actually. It can't come further forward. Let's see if we can get the O-ring off, and if that will solve the problem, then it'll be the O-ring. That's see, one of the good things that I didn't grease it up straight away, because otherwise there would have been no chance of getting it out. There you go. Alright. So this works. So it's somehow this works actually really solid. So it's the O-ring somewhere, somehow, somewhere. Have you heard something about the lizard gecko AG full order version of the gecko? Do you think something will come to Europe? I have heard of the kit you mentioned, the Gecko AEG kit, full auto, everything. I've seen videos of it. I haven't tried getting my hands on one, so I don't know how likely it will be to come to Europe, but in all honesty, it will depend on who's going to import it, which country is going to do it, because being in Germany, we can't import that. Yes, alright, got to work on this issue. So for some reason, that O-ring might be a little bit too big just there. It's pushing too much. So can I... What would be the logical thing to do? Just shave down this end a little bit, right? So if the bottom of this O-ring is pushing against here, that will be the logical thing to do, right? Can somebody agree or disagree with me? While we're doing this, let's get some rails on. There's one rail. Also need a grip. Let's get another rail on. Actually, no, if I have to access this, the rails is a stupid idea, and the grip as well. Alright, so... If I hold it, it's absolutely fine. It is aligned. But I feel like I have to open this bit again. Which means I have to open this bit again because I need to get this one out. It could have been easy, but then it wasn't. Alright, let's put it together anyways to get a function test. But before that, I'm going to try and see if I can cut just a little bit of that edge without having to open the blaster and without cutting myself. Feels like I can. Alright, it's that side. Let's get the other side. Alright, let's see if that made a difference. Not really, no. Okay. So I'm getting the feeling this O-ring is slightly too big. What's the size of this? 10 by 3. Do I have anything that's less than that? Similar size. Oh, the search for the right O-ring. I feel like this should be it, but alright, that's 2.4. But nah, it's not small enough. Alright, don't have anything at the moment, so I need to get a different O-ring. Alright, anyways, let's put the kit together to just show you how it looks like and then troubleshoot it later. That one there, that one there, which will then sit like this, which I think is a fantastic look. We're going to have this as a new pump grip, and this is probably only going to be like that. So this is M3, M3 hardware, and yes, M3, perfect. Press fit, I like. And then I think there's another one here. Interesting. Oh yeah, alright, that's at the top. Cool, that makes sense. Now I gotta figure out what size screws is okay. Nah, man, feel free to ask questions. I mean, this is a live thing, and I'm still exploring this build anyways. It's not like this is meant to be a tutorial or things. Anyone who's here, you know, feel free to entertain yourself while you're at it. That sounds wrong. Let's see, is this going to be long enough? No. So I probably need a 30. How about this? Coming through here. Won't be too much. That might be just right. Let's see. Nope. That is very odd. Should have been to 25. Marcus, 25, 30, which one? He's gonna go, neither. Let's try 25, but I think it's too short. Actually, yeah, it is too short. It's just about too short. Okay. Now it wants to come back out. There we go. So by looking at this, we're going to alter this a little bit. So the 30mm screws don't poke out the side as much. Or maybe Marcus has already thought about that and I'm just doing it wrong. Slight possibility that that's the case. What else have we got? So let's see, in here Is this a 25? This could very well be a 25. Yeah, it's also just a little bit too much. Okay, make sure that this is all aligned. And then get this one in here. Excellent. Okay, now this goes on here, which will be the new foregrip. And it's got so many screws to secure it. Yeah, that's about that. And need more nuts. Let's get these in there. Go. That's one, and two more. I do like the design of this foregrip, because one thing with this priming grip of the original, with hands my size, this really was too small. So I'm quite looking forward to this. And this should be 30 now. Might even be 35. No, 30. 30 seems good. Nick, I saw your comment about the thing. I'm going to read it in a second. Just wanted to get those... Oops. Just wanted to get this secure beforehand. Okay. Interesting. Oh yeah, there's no AR anymore. Okay, so now this will get one of them as well. The stock itself is very well in there. It's a little bit wobbly though. So I reckon this could do with... It might be this version though, because obviously this has been tested with different versions of the blaster. But this is a little bit wobbly. Now this goes in here. Which will be an adjustable stop. Yeah, okay. But I honestly... How tall are you, mate? Like, this is huge. That could be comfortable. So, there's going to be this, and we need a nut and a screw of sorts. I'm not 100% sure how this will go. I reckon this will go in here. Yeah, Marcus didn't tell me how this one works. I'm also not sure if this is meant to be having a spring. I mean, it would make sense, right? I don't know what this part is either. I reckon this is just the one that sits in here. Yes. Okay. Then... I honestly don't know, guys. I honestly don't know. I would now just look at this... Oh yeah, I forgot that Velo is here. He could probably answer that. Let me quickly read this. I bought a hardware kit from my Gecko last year. It's lovely and perfect, by the way, but there wasn't a spring included for the mag release. I used the mag release for both sides. So I used the spring from Brio. Now the mag sometimes fell out when I shoot. Do you think it's because the spring is too weak? Is that not a problem? Yes. This could honestly be two things. I reckon it's just the spring is too weak, but it could also be printing tolerances. But if you have your shell lined up perfectly together, and then there is no wobble or so in the shell of the blaster, and that should be alright. The other thing that you could check is depending on what magazines you're using, there is, and depending on what mag release you're using, there are different versions of the hook that hold the magazine. So for the for most of the Mac release files that are on Thingiverse, like the Idea release in its base form and the Worry Wasp Mac release in its base form, there are different hooks, different hook designs as well. So you can just print one with like a stronger hook, and that should solve that problem as well. But definitely you could check the spring as well. And oh yeah, by the way, I know, like if you just bought a hardware kit without mentioning that you wanted a mag release, there wasn't a spring for the mag release. Or did you actually order it and I forgot? Because if I forgot, I am absolutely sorry and I apologize for that. That was definitely not my intent. All right, let's think about this real quick. So I believe this goes in here. Yeah. So now there is a knot in here which basically would hide this one in there, and then it screws in here, and then if I screw it out, this button will come down, allow me to move this, and if I screw it up, it'll secure it in place. So this is not a quick swap, but a swap that you just kind of make once. This is how I'm assuming this will go, just by the position of the nut, because there's a nut right here. So I don't know if a spring would make sense at all. And the question is how you're going to get this one on there now. Let's see. This is tricky. What am I doing wrong? I might not even be doing something wrong. Recommendation for springs. In all honesty, if you have something, oh yeah. If you have something, anything of a spring really would do. You can also double up the springs if you have a big and a smaller one. Like, so for depending on which mag release I have, like these are the springs that I'm working with. So I have these very, very tiny ones that I have in the Worry Wasp mag release standard. I have these bigger ones. And also, if you're using the Worry Wasp mag release, there is a different file set somewhere online for a ball pen spring. So like these kind of springs, like anything that's in here. Yeah, so I would just try any of those, really. Like the ball pen or like an updated catch spring seems like something that could work. I just need to quickly actually get this a little bit so it actually holds something. This is super weird. Maybe this did it. Okay, it seems to be on there now. So now can I slide this onto here? No, I cannot. Yes, I can. Okay, let's put it somewhere there. It does work. It does hold it in place. I hope I did screw this correctly. Obviously a little wobble, that's to be anticipated with this setup. But yeah, oh, this is super long. I don't think I need it that far out really. Put it in its first position right there. All right. Yeah, cool. And now we've got this, we got this. There is obviously a new sight to the kit, which will have to be secured in place because it's just moving too much. So that one there, and that one there. And then that should be 20. No, it's not. Haven't built things in a while. My eyeballing screw sizes is very off. Is that gonna fit? Nope. Just not. I feel like he might have a screw size that I don't have, because I reckon 30 is just a little bit too long. Anyhow, let's put this on there. Where do we want it? Roughly there? Yeah, like that. Alright, let's see if we get it on. Okay. So this would be the look. Oh, we forgot this. This will be here. That is actually looking really cool. I really quite like it. Now, two things that I noticed, and I'm going to talk to Marcus about it. I still don't know if he's here or not. The spring side, this one needs to be reworked a little bit, so the size here is bigger. Yes, I didn't glue this on. This one wants to have a moving part of sorts, because I cannot tighten this down enough to have it not moving. So I feel like this wants to have one side where it can actually clamp onto something, so that it can be held in place, because right now it's just those two screws. It just moves too much. Yeah, but otherwise I do like it. As for the inline clip, let's test that functionality, shall we? Because it would be pointless if we didn't do. Is it possible to get it cheaper shipping? Wait. Something I just got mine on a long time ago. I wanted to buy a gecko slide return spring in the shop. Just didn't, because shipping was $9. Well, yes, the point why the shipping is $9, it's just like, it's €6 for the shipping to be insured. It has to be insured, because if it gets lost, obviously you still want your product, I still want my money, so we kind of have to go with insurance at some point. And also what customers forget a lot is that boxes and packaging material and tape and printer ink for printing labels don't come for free. And so this is why I have added, I think it's $2.50 to the standard shipping. And that's within Germany. Like everyone else is sort of, you know, the general rate is like €7 for all of that, because like the costs are ridiculous. However, if you particularly want to take the risk of a non-insured package for just a spring, I could probably ship this in like a little envelope, but the risk would be on you then. But yeah, that's normally why I just don't do this. All right, let's get short darts in here. 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Okay, doesn't do 5. Does do 4. Did I miscount? No, I didn't. Interesting. Okay, let's keep it like this and see if it fires. I cannot shoot anywhere. Oh yes. Absolutely beautiful. Put it there. All right, now this sounds really awesome. Like, it sounds like there is a lot of power behind this. I quite like it. Now, the only thing that I don't like is this popping off, but I'll talk to Marcus about it. And also, I thought this would hold 5, but for some reason, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, there's no chance that this is going to do... I mean, yes, it could do 5 if I push this like that. Would this still work? Guess it does. Alright, I might be wrong. 5 might be absolutely fine. And one more. Man, this is super, super cool. I'm really bummed that this is not holding as it should be, like something is going on, but this is really cool. I like the look of this. I'm going to glue dart holders to both sides. Might even... Is that? Huh. Huh, interesting. What do we think? Do we think... Well, this can't go back on there because it's not... I'm an idiot. Yes, so... I don't know. This is awesome. I do absolutely love this, and I'm going to figure out this problem, but I have to reopen it, and you guys don't necessarily have to be here for that unless you really, really want to. But, yes, this is a fantastic kit. Tell me in the comments below what you think about this kit. Tell me if this is something that you're interested in. There's one thing I want to do. I want to do FPS numbers because my FPS thingy is over there. I will do this quickly and then give you an update on those. 5 it is, right? Yes. I'll be right back, guys. All right. So, in terms of numbers, the first one, if you put 5 in all the way, because the first one is already sort of stuck halfway, the first one is only 65, 68, which is on par with what the stock performance of this blaster is. But everything after that is 80, 85. So I reckon if you only put 4 in there, that would be better. But I also think we could make this like, I don't know if it's my version of this blaster, if the gold edition is somewhat longer than the other one. I need to get my hands on the blue one and the white one in order to see if this is shorter, because what I'm thinking is this could quite easily be longer. And then so right now this ends, let me go. Yeah, this ends about that far down. That's just a length of at least 1 dart. Yes. So if this would be longer to actually go, since it fits in there, to actually go in here, be extended into there, we could get at least 5 shots safe, maybe 6 if we must. The other thing that I didn't check out, if it does do long dart things. Okay, it does do short dart a lot better. That's what it's meant for. But, of course, it does do the others as well. Yes, alright. So, this is the Hawk Eye inline clip kit by Foam.blasted. This one right here is probably a problem because of me getting the wrong O-rings. So, do not take this out on the kit. I reckon that's my fault. I'll figure this out. I will talk to Marcus about it. The rest is the kit as it is. I think he is selling the STL files for this kit. The kit will be available in my shop once we iron out a couple of little things. I'm very, very keen on just adjusting these things a little bit. And yeah, then that will be, yeah, I do like it. I do like the looks. Tell me what you think. I'm hopefully extending this a little bit further. And that's it. So, end of this live stream sort of thing. There's still up a couple of people here. That's great. So, let me know. Why are you making weird noises? Right, guys. Sorry, I just had to check for that printer making a weird noise. I didn't know if you can hear them. And oh, the Hawk Eye in clear. Yes, that'll be a great idea. But has Zuru done any clear blasters? I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, no, that'd be good. Anything else you people in the chat want to add? I feel like it's the same three that are here about this kit. Because otherwise, that was me doing a little mod-along sort of, I want to try out this build and I haven't done it before, and I do it as a live stream, showing off new things that are going to come to the shop really soon. Oh yeah, that was clear. True that. We don't have all of the Zuru blasters over here, so I don't remember that one quite well. Yes, so back to this. If you guys like this sort of format, if you like this sort of thing to be a reoccurring thing, let me know in the comments, let me know in the chat, let me know in the comments below if you rewatched this at some point. Let me know what you think about this in general, because I thought it might be a cool thing to just build stuff, whatever I'm currently working on and building on, you know, just have like a mod-along series. And oh yes, the orbit, I remember that one. That is clear. Yes, make this a clear one. That would be great. Let me know what you think, and then I'd like to sort of make this a thing. The other thing that I wanted to say here, I don't know who would pay attention apart from the 5 guys watching. We are moving house next month, so it is probably going to be a little bit less on everything really, because there's a whole lot to do. But when the move is done, there will be a new YouTube studio, and so video making is going to be a lot easier to do because things will be set up and I don't have to set them up all the time. So yeah, I'm hoping to get more content out, and that's also why I wanted to start this series now, because I'm planning to have a mod-along table over there in the new setup. So yeah, let me know what you think. Thank you guys very much for sticking around. Thank you guys very much for commenting on things and asking all the questions, and that is it. For now, I'm out. I'm going to talk to Marcus about the things, and yes, keep an eye on the shop for when this kit is going to come. And other than that, happy modding, happy nerfing, love and sunshine, guys.